Hi everyone, Alchemist here. First of all, I would like to thank you for your subscriptions, for your likes, for your comments. It means a lot to me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Today is a tarot reading, pick a pile. It's going to be a message from your higher self. Is there a message from your higher self that you need to know, right now? I'm going to invite you to pick one of the two piles that I'm holding here for you, either this one here or this one here. I'm using the Thoth Tarot deck for this reading, and I'm gonna start with the pile in my left hand, this one right here. I'm gonna leave the other pile here, and let's see what tarot has to say from your higher self. Let me just remind you before I start that tarot is just a tool. It's a tool of communication with spirit. Some people can do it with other tools. Some people can do it without a tool. They use their body as a tool. And that is also very, very possible. But tarot helps clarify. And especially when you study and understand major arcanas, the 22 major arcanas, and you get very, very used to the deck you're using with its imagery and its meaning, it can help you decipher the message in a very, very clear way. And that's why I love to use tarot. It's part of who I am, it's my extension, and it's my favorite tool to communicate with spirit for the good and the bad things. Let's get right to it. What does your higher self want to tell you right now? Your higher self is your highest potential, it's your highest version. It's your ultimate potential, power, energy. When you're at your best moments in your life and you feel good, you feel energetic, you feel powerful, even people start noticing that about you. When you can do things easily, when you're abundant, when you just feel like you're a god or a goddess, you feel like you're magical. You know, we all have these moments. That's when you tap into your higher self. So what is that version of you wants to tell you right now? Let's see. Okay. So your higher self is telling you that these are the cards that I pulled here. It's time for you to do a little bit of hermiting because it's necessary. It's necessary for your empire. It's necessary for you to dominate. It's necessary for you to get the money you want, to get the abundance you want. You need to do some hermiting, and that hermiting is when you're going to realize what are the next steps for your progress, for your journey. When you hermit, you realize certain things. You cut the distractions. Things become clear. Now you're spending time with yourself. You're probably eating healthier. You're exercising instead of going out for drinks because you're by yourself. And if you think about drinking just by yourself, don't do it. Drink water. It's better for you. Or juice something from fruits, from fresh fruits. That hermiting is going to help you. It's going to help you get to the next level. You're probably at a point in your life where things need to be sorted out. Things need to be organized because this is a new season for you. So you need to hermit and see how you can move on. And this hermiting is going to help you. It's going to help you make more money. Look at this card jump as I was shuffling here. It's going to help you become this beautiful Knight of Wands, this warrior right here. So this hermiting is going to help you become this. So if you feel like you haven't made some progress, or if you feel like things are stagnant, or things are not moving on, or you're confused you don't know what to do, this is a message directly to you, and if it shows up on your screen, it means you need to hermit. You need to spend some time on your own to figure out what you need to do next. Yeah, because that's going to give you strength, it's going to give you power, it's going to make you stronger. This hermiting is going to allow you to regain some of the strength that you've lost in the past few months. It's like you used up that strength. You had a lot of strength and energy coming in from spring and you used it all up, and now you're drained and stagnant. So you need to hermit and figure things out. Yeah, let's look at the image of this warrior here. That's how you feel right now, tired, and it's kind of like you're a winner. You're a strong warrior, but you feel tired. I sense exhaustion and tiredness. That's what I'm sensing. So you need to take some time for yourself just to regain energy and feel better. This also is part of your transformational journey. We have the death card that came here. So it's part of your transformational journey. It's part of who you are. You need to do this hermit phase. In our alchemical journeys, there are times when we need to hermit, and there are times when we need to take a leap of faith and transform, and there are times when we need to go out and not hermit. For you, this is the time to go through a transformation in your life that's going to help you change your spirit, become better, become more confident, become stronger, and it is necessary for you. You have to also let some people go. You have to let some areas of your life, you have to let them go as well. You're kind of visiting certain or going to certain areas that you shouldn't go to anymore. These areas drain your energy. They have a lot of weird energetic lines or geometries that don't fit with who you are, because the spirit realm is made up of geometry, so you shouldn't go there. If I say this and it's gonna make sense to you, it means you know what I'm talking about. And yep, love. Give some love to yourself, because at the moment you're nuts. You're drained, you're tired, you're exhausted. You gotta give some love to yourself. And you gotta give some love maybe you haven't been giving love to your kids. Maybe you haven't been giving love to your partner. The message here is from your higher self is that it's time to give some love to your life, to yourself, to the people that are very important to you, and make sure you're hermiting and organizing everything, because there's transformation happening and you need to take care of yourself in order to make this leap that's coming in your life. So that's what your higher self wants you to know. Let's move on to the other pile. The other pile is what I was holding with my right hand, and let's see what your higher self wants you to know. Okay. So your higher self is telling you here, basically, how do I interpret this? How do I read it? See this card here that came first here? This card, this is who you are. You're majestic, you're powerful, you're like spiritual, you're fabulous. You're an incredible, fabulous person. Let me just look at the cards again. And this is who you truly are. And your higher self is telling you that in order for success and abundance and the goals you want, in order for them to manifest in this physical reality, this is the other card that I pulled right after these three. In order for them to kind of happen, because you've been wanting them, and you don't see this success, this abundance. It's like you don't see it in your life. You don't see it happening. So to see it happen, you have to unlock the potential of this right here, who you are. And another message that I'm hearing here is that you have to be this. You are this. But you're kind of just sitting on the throne. You're not doing much. You're sitting on the throne. You're basically just, I see there's no action, there's no movement. And Spirit is saying here, if you want that action, if you want that success, if you want that abundance, if you want your goals to come true, you can't just be sitting like this. You have to take action. And you have to take action by removing certain limiting beliefs that you have. You have a lot of limiting beliefs and you have to remove them. You have to remove them and be who you truly are. But not just sit on the throne, because here you're like incredible. You can get anything you want. You can. But your higher self is saying you have to take action in order to get anything you want. And the moment you start taking action, you will get everything you want, because you're powerful and you can get all of your desires to come true. It's just the kind of person you are. But if you just sit there, nothing is going to happen. This is kind of tied into the law of attraction, where people think that they can just visualize something and it's going to happen to them. Like, oh, just visualize this position that you want and it will come to you. Well, no, you have to apply for it. No, you have to contact the company. No, you have to act and apply a lot of energy to this position by making an amazing resume, by calling the company multiple times to try to reach them, by trying different things to approach the owners of the company or the directors or whoever. You have to do a series of actions in order for that to manifest. Visualizing the position, yes, it will help, but it's only 50%, if not 40% of the manifestation process. The other 60% is all physical action, because we exist in a physical reality. That's how it is. Yeah. So the magician here card came up reversed, because you are the magician. You are this fabulous, incredible, powerful person. You are the magus. You are the magus of power. You are the magician, but it's reversed because you're not using your magic. You're not using your magic. You're not utilizing the tools that are given to you, the tools that Spirit give you. Your higher self is trying to guide you. It's trying to show you where success is, where you need to take action, but you're not using the tools. You're just sitting on your throne and you're like, where is my empire? Why it's not happening? Why it's not happening to me? Your higher self is saying, well, because you should use the tools. You're the magician. Why aren't you doing your work? Alchemists, in order to produce the Philosopher's Stone, they have to do their work. I'm talking from metallurgical alchemy that existed it existed before in ancient Egypt, but it was mainly documented and scripted from the 8th century to 15th, even throughout 16th, 17th century. There's many books on metallurgical alchemy where alchemists used to actually work in laboratories with metals, and many of them died in trying to do experimentations of mercury or whatnot, and inhaling toxic materials and sulfurs that basically killed them. But these alchemists, yes, they wanted their philosopher's stone. They wanted to turn lead into gold. But imagine if they just visualized it. You think it would happen? No, it wouldn't. They had to do the work. Some people even lost their lives. They had to do the work in order to reach the philosopher's stone. Alchemists would spend their whole lives in their laboratories doing experimentations and trying different things every single day. Trying, trial and error, and with the hope that one day they will find the philosopher's stone. I'm not talking about spiritual alchemy, but spiritual alchemy, the philosophy side, the philosophical side of alchemy reflects metallurgical alchemy. They're the same thing. That's why the saying, as above, so below, Hermes Trismegistus didn't say it for no reason. Because the process of metallurgical alchemy is a mirror, it's a reflection, it's a representation of the spiritual alchemy. You know, it's the same thing. You can do it with metals or you can do it with your spirit. So visualizing alone, no, it has to be combined with action. And you're the magician, but you have to use the tools that are given to you as a magician. You have to use these tools. That's what Spirit is telling you here. And one last card to wrap up this reading for you. What is your higher self want you to know? Yeah, your higher self wants you to know that you have so much value, you have so much grace, you have so much knowledge, you have so much wisdom within you. You're amazing, you're fabulous, you're the magician. Just be who you are. Make sure you are using the tools that are given to you, because you can dominate, you can conquer. Look at this card. This card makes you speechless just by looking at it. Look how beautiful it is. So this is you, but you just have to make sure that you're activating your powers, you're using them properly, and you will get the success, the abundance. You will get the things that you want. Just the main message for you here from your higher self is to take action. Take action and you will see everything before your eyes. All right? I hope this reading helps. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section if these readings resonate with you, and I'll see you in the next video.